everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Nike Renew Fusion training shoe. Now as you can see, the shoes come in various prices. However, I bought mine off of the Nike website because they had a sale. And let's look at what I bought them for. Because they had a sale where you save 25% on their website, I was able to get this shoe for $58.98. The shoe was initially going for $67.97, so it was still cheaper than some of the average prices that you were seeing. And that $58.98 included shipping and handling, so really nice deal. So, I already took the shoe out of the official packaging box, so we're just left with the initial shoe box. Now, this is the slip, just letting you know what I picked up. I bought the Nike Renew Fusion size 14. It did not take long for this shoe to ship. I bought it on the 20th, and it shipped on the 20th, and I just received it today. So it took about 4 days for me to receive my shoe. Well, I guess 3 and some hours if you want to get technical, but it didn't take long for the shoe to arrive, even due to everything that's going on right now, so that's really good. Now, initial impressions looking at the box, it's slightly different than what I'm used to seeing. It's not a traditional solid orange colored box with the Nike swoosh. They paid attention to just little details, such as Nike Renew design, that splash style on the side. It kind of reminds me of the Singular logo. If anybody can remember that from back in the day, the Singular cell phones and how they used to look. It reminds me a little bit of that. This is just letting you know what I bought again. Nike Renew Fusion Black, White, DK Smoke Gray, size 14. Suggested retail for this sneaker is $85. And it says training shoes for training. And that's pretty much it on the box. But they're really drilling the shoe home, the idea of what this shoe is meant for. This is meant for training purposes. So we're hoping that we get something decent from this. This is my first Nike sneaker that I've actually purchased in over 6 years. And there's various reasons why I didn't buy Nike like that, but mainly was because the shoes, I always felt like they ran too small and they were overpriced. But because of the deal, I couldn't pass this up. So let's look at it. Nothing on the paper, no logos, and wow, here's the shoe. Here's the shoe. Is there anything else in here other than the shoes? Okay, I don't think so. I think it's just the shoes. So let's look at them. So, looking at the sneaker, this is my first time taking it out of the box with you guys. I like it. I didn't realize it had that mesh upper, but it's not too bad because that mesh upper mixes in with like a coating to help protect your toe box. So it gives you that breathability, but it still gives you some sense of security. Usually with mesh style sneakers, I'm kind of so-so on them because I feel like the longevity in these type of sneakers don't last long. But this doesn't look bad, but we'll try them on in a moment and see. I like the little design here that they're adding. That's kind of a nice little detail. I see that Nike Renew right here on the side. I like how they made that just black, so it doesn't just stand out, like it's not just over branding. Now this, I'm guessing the little hook at the back is meant for like if you're weightlifting, and it gives you a little bit more leverage when your feet are planted, a little more give in the back of your shoe. Now I guess what they're calling this extra coating over the fabric, over the mesh-like material, Nike Skin. I'm not too familiar with the terminology for their shoes, being that I don't buy Nike very much, but they call it Nike Skin. Let's see what it says. It says Nike Training, Nike Renew, Nike Training, Beaverton, Oregon, 1987. And it feels like it has some nice padding in it, but it is not your most comfortable sneaker. I would say this is built mainly, for what it's supposed to do, is for training purposes. So it has more of a response. It's not really meant to have like a memory foam feel. This is not really that kind of sneaker. It's more for training purposes. So yeah, and it does not seem to have a removable insole. So that's kind of a bummer that they don't have a removable insole with this. Let me take some of the paper out of here. Just a moment. Okay. All right. So this is just letting you know, if this camera will pick it up, just letting you know this other information, same information we've been running into. I removed the paper from the shoe. Let's look down at the bottom. Very smooth feeling, but it does feel like it gives you grip. I think this is more for indoor purposes than it is for outer, because it gives you a little bit of the little tough spots, but you have mainly the smooth surfaces. So I think this is kind of more for inside of the gym training, things like that, if you're going to use these kind of sneakers. But I don't think these are for outside purposes, really, outside training. But it makes sense because look at how they're advertising the shoe. They're advertising it for more of an indoor purpose. Now, what I will be using this shoe for is not just for weightlifting, but I will also be using this shoe for casual usage. I'm pretty sure you will be able to. I don't see why not. But yeah, I'll be using it for both. Let's try on the shoe and see how I feel about them. One moment. Alright, so here is how it looks, how it feels on the shoe. I can feel the indentation here on the side of my foot, and I feel like that could become very annoying over time, or maybe I just give it a break-in moment, it won't be so bad. But I mean, I just feel like they're comfy. Don't get me wrong, they are comfy, but you just have to get used to that feeling of this layer of plastic that's over the swoosh logo going into your shoe, going into your foot, because you kind of feel it, the pressure right here on the sides. Personally, I don't think they should have added it on the side. It should have just stayed on one side. But I think I know why it's like that. I think it's supposed to help with lockdown. So when you are training, because you need as much lockdown as possible. So I kind of understand why they did that. They don't fit narrow. I would say that these shoes are true to size. So if you wear a 13, get a 13. If you wear a 14, get a 14. The only concern that I would have is this little piece right here. Other than that, lockdown feels amazing. Let's stand up. Lockdown feels amazing on the shoe. I don't think these are worth $85, honestly. I don't think this shoe is worth $85, but if you can get them on sale and you can find a budget-friendly price, like I was able to find them, then yeah, I would say by all means these are worth what you're paying for. However, just from what you're getting, I don't know. I just feel like you could find something that is just as superior, if not better than this, for an even better price. So, here's the Nike Renew Fusion. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up. And we're out. Thanks for watching.